You're not just anyone, Clark. You were sent here for a reason.
The fate of your planet rests in your hands.
I'm gonna stop you. You can save all of them.
Well, Russell, you've been in the odd film over the years. How does Man of Steel compare to other big movies you've been involved in?
Well, I've never been involved in something quite the size of this. You know, I've been in big budget movies and stuff, but the infrastructure and people required for this was pretty massive. You know, I wasn't carrying this film, so I don't take it as personally as one that I might be carrying, you know. Having said that, though, it was just as much effort on this movie because I had to sign a deal which saw me in the gym for 3.5 months or more before I actually got in front of the camera. And I also had to sign a contract so that Henry and Michael Shannon and a couple of the other actors, where we could only eat the food provided to us by Warner Brothers for like 4 months or something like that. So I've never been in that situation before.
So they actually owned you for the period of
like
duration of the film?
Owned your ass. That's part of the drive of the director, Zack Snyder. You know, he's prepared in an old school sort of David Lean way, you know, and he wants his performers to be prepared that well. You know, I don't think I've rehearsed fight sequences in any other film except maybe perhaps Cinderella Man, and the tiger sequence in Gladiator required a lot of preparation. Every day we would, you know, for 3 months or more, we would go through the fight sequences and just got them tattooed in your head, so when it actually came time to shoot them on the day, they went smooth as silk. Goodbye, my son. Our hopes and dreams travel with you.
He'll be an outcast. I'll kill him.
How? He'll be a god to them.
In this story of Superman's origin, there's a lot of Jor-El in it, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose there is. I mean, I don't have any other references. I've never seen the Christopher Reeve movie, so I don't know what that was, you know. And once I got the job, I thought it was kind of pointless to then go and see those movies because, given it was a reimagining, I didn't want to subconsciously drag something forward, you know, that would indicate that sort of influence. Taking the audience to Krypton, I think that's a new idea. And outside in Krypton and seeing what happens with the Civil War there and seeing that the sun is 4 times larger than our sun and things like that, you know. I think that's a great visual aspect. I think if there's an underlying statement in this movie, it's that love is the most powerful thing there is, and to not be afraid of it.
And just going back to Zack Snyder, I mean, that guy had to carry an awful lot to get this movie off the line. I mean, how would you rate him?
Very highly, you know. You know, one thing is his preparation, but the other thing about Zack is that he has this magnificent energy, you know, and whereas every day on set is fun, you know, and you can see it because, you know, directors, you know, their world often will crumble around them, you know. It's just part of the nature of the game, you know. And, you know, I've seen various responses to that, you know. Ridley Scott has a certain response. Peter Weir has a different response, you know. But Zack, you could not shake his positivity, you know. No matter what is going on, his sense of humor was still present, and his energy was still infectious.
And what about Henry himself as Superman?
I was really impressed with Henry, mate, you know. He under a lot of pressure as a young fella with limited experience prior to this, you know. And the discipline required to play this role, you know, where, you know, one pork chop's going to ruin the day's shooting because you can't fit into your costume, you know. And that's okay for, you know, it's hard for a week, it's hard for a month. 7, 8 months, it's very difficult.
I won't betray them. You already have.